and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Last time we got to the Normandy crash site. And actually there's one thing that I forgot to mention about it. We collected the 20 dog tags, which according to Admiral Hackett were all of the crew members that died from the original Normandy crew. However, if you think about it, there's one or two people that we know that were not in the list, even though Presley himself was in the list. So I'll leave it as an exercise to the viewers to figure out what those people are. And now, let's get back to the Normandy and see what we're going to do this time. So we have a lot of different things that we could be doing, as evidenced on the galaxy map. Well, first things first, I want to finish exploring the planets here. Let me recheck Okara quickly. Oh, not that. Okay, so it's still rich. I need to fix that. There's stuff here.
Probe launched.
This is still more worth it than putting the probe where the amount was lower. Okay, this is kind of worth it, but it's borderline. Actually, it's not worth it. Interesting. So I have to be careful with my probes. I don't have that many of them after all. Yeah, this is definitely worth it.
Launching probe.
This is absolutely worth it.
Probe away.
Now it's only good. But that's still... Oh, nice.
Launching probe.
Platinum is definitely something that we really need, because that's what we need for the Normandy upgrades. And one of the reasons why I don't want to upgrade it just yet is because we also need it for other things. If I spend all of my platinum on that, I won't be able to upgrade more important things. Alright. Oh, nice. Palladium and radium.
Probe away.
Almost up to 10,000. And it's not worth it. Ah, this is worth it.
Launching probe.
Moderates. Another nice treasure load. And it's depleted. But even when it is depleted, there's a chance that there's going to be like one large deposit somewhere. So if there is an expanse not yet covered, it's still worthwhile to check it. But looks like there's nothing else. I have 16 probes. Got to be careful with those. So, the next planet is Angea, the Amana system. Angea is a typical ammonia-methane ice giant. Traces of chlorine in the atmosphere give it a distinct green tint. Penetrating scans have revealed large numbers of hollow, unpowered objects with dimensions of 3.14 by 12.56 by 28.26 meters, circulating in the equatorial cloud bands. These objects appear to have sails or wings attached, allowing them to be borne aloft by Angea's winds. While they are too deep to be reached for study, popular conjecture in xenoarchaeological circles holds that they are coffins of an ancient race who laid their dead to rest in the gas giant. 3.14. Quite pi. And the other ones, I'm not entirely certain, but 256, always a nice number. Alright, how good is this? Moderate. Not good enough. Aha! There is a ghost planet right here. It does a boonk when you get on it, but you cannot do anything with it. Kind of a glitch in the system. Oh. Oh, well, let's go back. I thought I'm in a different place of the nebula, but doesn't matter. Let's get all our fuel back and get all our probes back. Or at least a good chunk of our probes back. So, we have lots of different things to do. Lots and lots and lots of things to do. Our entire squad wants me to do something for them. So where are we going to do? Where are we going to go, and what are we going to do here? Well, we are going to go to something that we can't even see properly. The Hourglass Nebula instead. Because even though there's a lot of things that we need to do, technically, we are still explorers, and in the Star Trek fashion, let's go explore some more uncharted worlds. Starting with Ploitari. Oh, that's a red dwarf, I guess. Agila. Only known from scan data picked up by space probes, Agila is currently classified as a dwarf planet. A warm, barren rock, its thin atmosphere is composed of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Significant alumina deposits in its crust make its density and gravity very low indeed. Dwarf planet. Short orbital distance. Short orbital period, small radius, somewhat short day length, low pressure, very hot, very low gravity. Rich, excellent.
Launching probe.
So this system does remind me of the recently discovered TRAPPIST system.
Launching probe.
Ah, that wasn't worth it. Where it's a system
Probe away.
of a red dwarf also, with a lot of small planets orbiting very close by to it, to the star TRAPPIST. And it's possible that some of them are quite interesting. Most of them are tidally locked, so I'd expect there to be tidally locked planets in this system as well.
Launching probe.
And there's a question of whether tidally locked planets are habitable or not.
Probe launched.
Only in the equatorial band, or maybe elsewhere as well, due to the atmosphere, if there is any. And since there's a lot of planets in the TRAPPIST system, they're hoping that maybe one of the planets at least would have something interesting in it.
Probe launched.
And there's some, like, Is this worth it? Well, let's try it.
Launching probe.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it's 5 high, it's not worth it. So there are also some artist interpretations of how the surface of those planets might look like, and it basically looks very much alike some of the planets that we've seen in the first Mass Effect. So it's like, you could just add the Mako, and it would fit just right into this game.
Launching probe.
Okay, moderate. We're almost at 25,000 of platinum, which the game thinks is quite enough for any given time. Speaking of which,
Launching probe.
there it is, and depleted. Yep, nothing else here. Quite low on probes now, though.
I have detected an anomaly.
Zenithu. Believed to be a post-garden world, Zenithu has large deposits of calcium carbonate in its sedimentary rocks, indicated it may have once had plate tectonics and even plant life. Its swirling clouds of dust and snow may have occurred more recently and blocked the sun, creating a mass extinction event. Its surface gravity is comfortable and its temperature tolerable by most sapient species. Post-garden, eh? But why would there be clouds of dust and snow suddenly? And the orbital distance is pretty large. Period also kind of large. Radius is okay. Day length large. Pressure quite low. It's quite cold. Yeah, with the pressure that low, how come it has enough atmosphere to do a mass extinction event? Huh. Surface gravity is okay too.
Nature of incident is not recorded. Assistance is requested. General distress. User unregistered or record damaged. Nature of incident is not recorded. Assistance is requested. General distress. User unregistered or record damaged. Nature of incident.
I have found something.
Alliance hotspot detected. Alliance sources request that all ships keep watch for signs of the missing freighter MSV Estevanico, lost 1 year ago in this sector. Any data recovered that sheds light on the Estevanico's fate will be rewarded. Surface scans indicate the presence of a large shipwreck. Signature bears similarities to that of the Alliance merchant freighter MSV Estevanico. Structural integrity is critical. Life support is damaged, but capable of sustaining a skeleton crew. Recommend extreme caution. Oh. But how rich is this? Good, that's not good enough. However, yes, so we have a mission in here. Sure. Let's finish scanning planets after the mission is done.
It is likely that searching the wreckage would provide information about the Estevanico's final hours. Warning: disturbing the wreck could cause it to become unbalanced and fall over the cliff's edge.
Loose tiles. N7 MSV Estevanico. A scan of planet Zenithu revealed the crash site of the freighter MSV Estevanico, which disappeared without any trace roughly a year ago. Information that could shed light on the ship's fate would be very valuable. Investigate the wreckage. Oh, right, I cannot save here. That's kind of annoying. So this is a wreck. And it's going to get wrecked some more if I'm not careful. Aha, there's refined iridium. And there's a pathway that goes down there. And things are breaking quite rapidly. Loose tiles. As you may have noticed, in this case we also didn't get an option to select squad members. Which is also indicative that this is a platforming challenge, actually. Oh, that's ramp, huh. It's kind of difficult to see. Actually, I should probably adjust my brightness settings. And there we go. Huh. There's something glowing red all the way out there. Huh. But what now? Huh. I'd also like to get over there. But like this does not allow me to pass. Oh, but there's a pathway going down here. Okay. Okay, there's iridium. Too far away to get it. And this is broken, so I can go here. However, these are loose tiles. So... oh, that didn't work. Neither did that. But that did. If we were standing under it, we'd get crushed. Obviously. Okay, so we're on the other side of this. There's some water here. And there is grass, kind of, down there, even though it says that it's a post-garden world. The game sometimes does that. Like, the overworld will not actually correspond that well to the description. Ah, and that's how we get there. Okay. Cannot get up here, but we can mount. And same here. Please, Shepard. Huh. These sure are pipes. Okay, where are we going? Well, our final destination is this way, but maybe there might be some other cool things in here. Also, there is one thing in that... Oh, hey, there's a bird. This mission is sometimes a bit buggy. As in, you can get the problem with clipping inside geometry. That's not great. I got 2 boxes over there. Yeah, I got that box already. Whoa. That's our next destination. Now, how do I get there? From over there, looks like. Not seeing anything else other than these 2 things right now. However, I would like to see if there's anything over here. Is there? Probably not. But I can get over here. And our destination is right there. Mainframe to access. Even though the mission summary said that it's possible that this ship will sustain a skeleton crew, so far we haven't seen anyone. Okay, where to from here? Should be able to get up to there. But let's not miss any iridium. Whoa. Whoa. Aha! Iridium. And this goes... Where does this go? Goes up here, but then where does the other place go? Nowhere? Whoa, 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 don't fall down, please. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Probably should get going. Anything here? Anything here? Don't fall. Seemingly not. And yeah, this is just not connected to anything. Okay. Let's go. Not too quickly though, because that might make it fall down faster. But the whole world is moving, which means that it's actually us that is moving up and down on this hillside. And this goes here. Let's not miss any iridium. No, there's nothing here. There's nowhere else to go but to access this mainframe. Just in time. Data retrieved. Escaped mission site. Experience gained 156. Cerberus funding 3750. Credits found none actually. Total credits earned 7,500. I'm not sure which one we'll actually get, but that's not that many anyway. And we did find 2,000 iridium, which is all of it, I think.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Right. Well, let's see what's new. An amazing find from Dr. Richard Talos, Curator. Alliance Museum of Galactic Exploration, Earth. Commander Shepard, you have our thanks for recovering the data from the MSV Estevanico. The data shows that the ship was attacked and overrun by blood-packed mercenaries and Vorcha soldiers. According to the data records, this was the first Alliance crew to encounter the Vorcha. How frightened they must have been. We're sending salvage crews now to recover whatever they can for the museum. Thank you again for your dedication. So these are the original people who fought against the Bloodpack. Huh. Okay, do I need anything else? Yes, so what do I want to do next? Actually, well, first I want to talk to Chambers.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Indeed.
Is there anything I should know?
Garrus received some news that put fire in his eyes. Maybe you should speak with him down in the main battery. Anything else, Commander?
Yeah. So now Garrus, the last person that we have right now, also got something.
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
So let's just finish this by going to him and seeing what is up. And actually, while we're here...
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Yep. Looks like there's another collector abduction in New Canton. Something that the elusive man did not bother to tell us.
Hey, got a minute? Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury.
Indeed, we should go visit the doctor now as well.
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Well, first... the Quarians mentioned that, now Kasumi mentions that. The ship is way too quiet for what it usually is. So I haven't examined this just yet.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Rake safe. Rake Shun. And I cannot really tell what's in the shadow.
The The red rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Alright. And I'll leave this painting for later. So, how are you holding up, Doctor?
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
See, it's hard to say because, indeed, I Want Revenge is a very nice thing for John to answer. But also, we must save humanity. I guess I'll go with this for now.
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
Indeed.
The commander's put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
We might. And yeah, it is possible to have more drinks with the Doctor next year, which is to say, Mass Effect 3. Hey Garrus, are you done with the calibrations?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
On the Citadel, you say?
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
Sounds like a good plan.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
I agree with you.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
Yeah, we've heard that already. And I'd love to do that, because Garrus is one of our examples. But unfortunately...
Garrus, we've got bigger things to worry about than personal problems.
I understand. I'll do my best to focus on the job at hand in the meantime. I'll stay in touch with my contact at Zakera Ward near the Neon Markets, just in case we find some spare time.
Yep. And now, if we speak to Miranda, we won't really get much.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my sister's family.
I'll let you know, Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
The people who want you to go on their loyalty missions will not really tell you much of anything else until you do their loyalty missions. So, yeah. Well, that will be all for now. And next time around, we will be going on a completely different adventure, which might also be the very last one, if my calculations are correct, for what is still needed for the plot to advance. So, see you all then. Later.